Soothing story time. The Tree Muncher. Zoom was walking through the forest to visit Zenim. Zoom hadn't seen Zenim for several days and had made some bread to share. It was a little burnt, but Zoom hoped that Zenim wouldn't mind. Zenim liked crunchy. Zoom noticed some trees were a little different. Some had what looked like bite marks, as though someone had gnawed on them. Zoom was confused. No one Zoom knew ate the trees. Zoom couldn't think of a reason why someone would want to. But there were more damaged trees, more parts missing, bite marks. There was no sawdust on the ground. There were no thrown away bits of bark nearby. It really did look as if someone was eating the trees. Not a little creature. The mouth must have been as big or bigger than Zoom's. So who could it be? Zoom began to worry that Zenim had been alone for too long and was so hungry as to eat the trees. So Zoom hurried to Zenim's hut. Zoom knocked gently on the door. Zenim took a little while, but eventually out of the door came Zenim. Well, Zenim's head. Zoom said, "Hello." "Hello, Zoom. I brought you some bread. Are you hungry?" "Yes, I am very hungry." Zoom and Zenim sat down to eat. "Did you try eating the trees? I saw the bite marks on the trees." "Bite marks on the trees?" "Yes, were you as hungry as that?" "No. Why would you want to eat a tree? There is fruit in the orchard, the crops to make bread. Why would you want to eat a tree?" "I don't know." The two friends munched the bread for a little longer, thinking, why would you want to eat the trees? Why didn't it hurt their mouths? Zenim asked, "Which trees?" Zoom said, "Many different kinds." Nibbling at the trees, like they were tasting them. "No, bites. But some of them shouldn't be eaten. They will poison you. Do you think they are lying around here somewhere, poisoned? We'd better look." "Where are the bites? Did they leave footprints?" "I didn't see any," Zoom said. "Odd. Look there, over there." "But I didn't hear anything." "Were you asleep?" "No, I couldn't sleep. I wanted to. I wonder what it could be." "They aren't in the same place." Zoom pointed to different heights. "It eats at different heights. More than one? A much shorter one? Several perhaps? Yes, several people who like eating big chunks of tree. They have strange tastes. They could all be poisoned. There are bites towards the meeting place. Let's go there." So Zoom and Zenim set off for the meeting place. They looked into the forest for people, but saw nothing. At the meeting place, Abim was trying to get a chair balanced on some rocks, so that when Rai sat on it, the chair would overbalance and Rai would fall on the ground. Zoom said Rai really wouldn't thank you for that. Abim tried to look innocent. "Have you seen the bite marks on the trees?" "Bite marks?" Zoom and Zenim showed Abim the bite marks on the nearby trees. That is really weird. Let's find them. Tree munchers. Bark biters, of course. Those ones are poisonous. Yes, we need to find them, or it, whatever it is. Beam came through the forest to the sound of voices. Hello all. Have you seen anything eating a tree? No, why? The group looked around the bases of the trees for footprints. Abim started to think what on earth it could be. Then Abim began to think of all the ways the others could be fooled into thinking it was a scary monster. Then Abim began to worry that it was a scary monster, and crept a little closer to Zoom for protection. The group followed the trail of the bite marks through the forest. Along the way they found Rai and Ket. Neither knew what it could be, or had seen or heard anything unusual. There was a definite trail of bites, some large, some small, but none too much, no tree stump left from a devoured tree, just bits missing. Some of the healing trees had already started to grow back. The group kept going through the forest till they arrived back at Zenim's house. There were now many bite marks in Zenim's house, in fact far more than the trees. Whatever it was liked to eat Zenim's house in particular. Zenim looked sadly at the house. A bit of roof fell in. There would be a gap where the rain got in now. It's not still in there, is it? Zoom went to see, opened the door. Hello? They looked around. Nothing. The furniture had big chunks missing out of it. The chair was barely there at all. Zenim became even sadder. Why does it hate me? It doesn't. It doesn't know you. It probably doesn't know who lives here. It has only eaten my things. You don't know that. It has eaten them more than the trees. Yes, but the sticks too. See? Here. It likes all the trees, not living trees. That is why. It isn't about you. It's just hungry. What is it though? I bet it hates me really. Abim said it might be eating my house now. Beam said we followed it and got nowhere. So what do we do now? Tempt it out with some sticks? Ket said it likes them. Lay a trail of sticks. Or a trap, Abim said. We could collect up all the sticks and logs that we don't need and put a trail to the big pile of them. Then what? Depends what turns up. I hope it isn't big teeth. So they all set off in pairs, as they were a little worried that the creature might bite them instead of a branch. They laid a thin line of twigs leading to the meeting place, carrying as many branches and twigs as they could. When they had all piled the branches and sticks into the middle of the clearing, they hid in the trees to watch what would happen. For a long time, nothing happened. Apart from Abim poking anyone within reach with a stick. Abim was planning to bend back one of the twigs in the hope that it would ping off and get Ket in the head. Zenim was getting worried that the already damaged house was now being eaten up till there was nothing left. Zenim was about to leave when there was a crunching sound. It was faint, but it was a crunching sound. Only Zenim heard it. A creature floated up beside Zenim, chewing a nice dry stick. Zenim didn't know what to do, so didn't do anything but look at it. Then the worry of the house overtook the fear of the creature. It looked harmless. "Why did you eat my house?" The creature sunk back, looking sad. "You ate my house. The rain will get in now, and it'll be cold and wet in my house and let in the chill." The creature tried to make itself smaller and hid behind a tree. Beam came forward. "Hello, I'm Beam. I'm sure you didn't mean to eat Zenim's house, did you?" There might have been a shake of the head, but it didn't have a separate head. "Do you like these?" Beam held out a stick for it, and the creature munched. "See, it's fine. Look, there is a big pile of sticks over there. Help yourself." The creature saw the pile and floated over. It ate happily for a while. Zoom came forward. "I'm sure you didn't mean to eat the furniture, did you?" The creature stopped. This is ours that we sit on, like this." Zoom sat down. "If you eat it, we can't sit on it, do you see?" The creature watched. "And this here, we also sit on. These big bits like Zenim's house. Do you see how we use them and need to keep them to sit on? But we don't need these." Zoom held out the sticks. "You can have these. You like the ones that no longer grow, yes?" Perhaps the creature was unsure. It took a bite of twig anyway, and enjoyed it. "Come over to these. We gathered them just for you. But please not these." The creature enjoyed the twigs and nodded. Well, nodded as much as a thing without a head could nod. Zoom went to see Zenim. "All right now?" Zenim went over to the pile of wood and picked up a stick. The creature liked that too. "What is your name?" But the creature couldn't talk. It just floated and munched. But it enjoyed the new friends that gave it food. It understood not the big bits, only the small skinny bits that didn't grow. Of course, any fences made of sticks would be eaten by the creature, but nothing is perfect. The end.